The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
21. Baylor Tigers. Go, man. Ready.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Justice Hill to return. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot. And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds.
Ray.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
It's kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Return it. What are you?
Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, report. Hey.
Off the play fake. Jackson This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll motion over Flowers. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Third and goal for Jackson. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Home to try.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Home to try. 59.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, now Herbert. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Will Dissly. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
He's into space past the 25. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Jackson up top again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be clear.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Chargers have it. 1 quarter in the book. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
To throw, it's Herbert. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Hey, easy. We'll go 380. Good hut. 5-9. Hey, Ray. Hey, Catholic. 59. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
12. Hey.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Go. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll try to run for it. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
On 1st down, Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Hey, go lion.
Conklin goes in motion.
Go.
Herbert now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Tyler Conklin. Touchdown Chargers. Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
From the gun, Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Again, it's Jackson. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through, and
it is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Baylor tight. Why did they...
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. 2nd and 7. Herbert going for it all. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. One team advances, one team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Ravens bring their punt team out, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Set. 380. Good out. Whoa. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Run.
Another run here with Harris. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Set. Set.
He'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's going to have that first down, working his way to the 20-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Baylor tight. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Williams in motion.
Ready.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Set.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, go lion, 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 lion. Go.
Gonna run out of the gun, and here's Harris. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 5'9", 5'9".
Conklin goes in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Herbert now on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
59, 59. Hey, Ray. Crowd run. Let's go. 21. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
OP.
Conklin goes in motion. Now Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Baylor Tiger. Let's go. Hey. That's it.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That one taken in. Brad McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A first down throw for Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Hey, middle.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Now, Jackson. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a two-possession game here late.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Back to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now it's Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Taylor tight. Moment to try.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Orange. 5-9. Set.
Herbert to throw. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And he's got another one. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Yo. What are you? What is it on?
On 1st and 10, Jackson. scramble, and down he goes. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Jackson now to throw on first down. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has him. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now Herbert. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chargers.
Hey, Ram.
Throwing now is Herbert. That one incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A run. Here's Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.